Before the video starts, go to www.5mmo.com, use the coupon code Ames to save 5% off your purchase. The link will be in the video description. Alright guys, what's up? Ames Games coming at you with another Fallout 76 video. Today, we're simply going over the patch notes to see if anything juicy is inside this thing. So, let's check it out. Let's start off with the size. So the size is approximately 500 megabytes for the PC. For the general tabs, we've got power armor. The power armor light has been made brighter. Performance, several improvements have been made to in-game performance. Stability, the Fallout 76 game client and servers have received additional stability improvements. Now, here is in my opinion, the most important things about the latest patch. We've got some balanced things that have been going on. So I'll start with everything else and save the best one for last. So charging barrel mod. It's increased the Gatling laser's damage bonus from the changing barrels mod. So that's good because Gatling lasers don't do near as much damage as what I think they should do. I think they should be a pretty OP weapon right there, but it's not. But hopefully now it is. Now for crafting. Alright, lowered the chance of power generators of spawning fusion cores. So you'll see fusion cores and power generators, but not as often, which is honestly a good thing because I have ample supply of fusion cores. They're not an issue to get. Alright, so for crafting, set a minimum component cost of workshop building requiring steel, wood, or plastic to 2. So the 2 is going to be the minimum for now on. Now for bobby pins, especially if you little thieves on my channel, if you like breaking into things, good for you because your bobby pin weight has been reduced from 0.1 to 0.001, so it weighs a lot less. Now for the last balance fix, the one that I think is the most important are glowing ones will no longer grant enormous large amounts of XP. Dev note. Glowing ones were granting large boss XP rewards, making them highly exploitable when combined with nuke zones. So, whitesprings pines, I'm sorry bro, you're probably still going to be exploitable, but just not as much. Especially, at least for legendary weapons. I'm gonna assume that the best way to get legendary weapons now is to simply kill off the Scorch Beast Queen. Not as if the Scorch Beast Queen drops amazing loot, more as if all the legendary enemies around her drop some badass loot. Because she kind of just gives you shit. I'm not a big fan of prime weapons. You need the ultrasight ammo for them, and the only thing they do is they grant you more damage towards scorched. Nah, who gives a shit? Alright, so that does it for the balance for now. Now apparently if you break into another player's owned locked container, that will be considered a PvP action. Moving on to the next section. Okay, so now we have bug fixes, stability, and performance, and there's not as much here as what I really wanted. As you can see, you got an Xbox performance issue. Okay, the PC infinite load screen. Thank God that was fixed because that's annoying. Fixed an invite load screen that could occur while attempting to join a server on PC. Thank God, because that is annoying, and I encountered that more than once. And then just a couple performance issues other than that. Now, here's the next big one for me. This is especially for me because I'm a content creator on YouTube. So when you would use an Xbox controller on the PC, right? And you have a mouse. Now, if I use the Xbox controller, I can't use my mouse. Now you can kind of do that. Or if you unplugged your mouse, you would be unable to use or if you unplugged your Xbox controller, you'd be unable to use your mouse. That is all now fixed, thanks to God Howard. Thank you, God Howard. I'm just kidding. Just the devs. God Howard, you and me gotta talk. You've been fucking up, SA. Now, art and graphics. Now, here's something that was very important. Okay, the lever action rifle now only reloads the correct number of ammo. They needed to fix it with frickin' shotguns and a bunch of other weapons because, okay, so this is my main weapon is a shotgun, right? So I'm loading my ammo. It loads 6 shells into my pump action shotgun, right? Oop, enemies running at me. better stop it. I go to shoot and it only reloads 1 bullet. That doesn't make any sense. It's so retarded. It needs to, yeah, it definitely needs to load the correct number in there. That is like my biggest pet peeve with Fallout 76 right now, is the fact that it's all fuckity doo-dah. We got some big juicy stuff, okay? Alright, so repairing quantities required to repair mid to high level armor and weapons have been reduced to 20%. Now, that is good. The only bad thing about this new crafting thing is you now need ballistic fiber to craft any armor level 25 and above. So, I mean, it's not a big deal, especially because everything's going to be reduced by 20%. But now, ballistic fiber is going to be required for, like, a lot of other stuff. Well, when it comes to armor. Weapons, not really. But yeah, we got a bunch of other camp and workshop fixes. I just wanted to go over that big one right there, because that's huge. You know, it's so annoying on how much it costs to, like, fix stuff in Fallout 76. It's like, I might as well build a new one, right? Now, for the challenges, there were quite a few challenges that had some issues, as you can see from here. So a lot of those got fixed. The biggest one being pick wildflowers, which isn't like a big quest or a fun quest or anything, but there's a lot of notes in here that talk about fixing that one in particular. So that must have been pretty messed up. So if you've been having some issues with daily challenges, weekly challenges, sub challenges, or lifetime challenges, well, hopefully at least some of them got fixed so you can experience and have more fun with these. Alright, for the enemies, you know, just fixed a couple issues in Whitesprings that, you know, caused robots to frequently respawn in Whitesprings, which I thought that was fixed in the last patch, but I haven't been paying attention to much Whitesprings. But it's good to know that we're not going to have a goddamn robot army up in Whitesprings, so that's nice. And we have a bunch of issues with Scorched, like for Wasteland Whisper. Okay, so you can pacify enemies and tame them. Apparently you could pacify Scorched, and you can no longer do that anymore. So whatever, that's cool. It's whatever, man. I don't even care. Now this next one, which is another really important one, is that weapons. It's a weapons fix. So fixed an issue that would sometimes cause plasma weapons, flamers, and flamer mods and weapons with explosive bullet mods to not do damage to other players and creatures. Now, I thought this was already fixed, to be honest, alright? Because I encountered it, and maybe it does happen here and there. So maybe they just like doubled down on that. But yeah, I thought that was fixed in the last patch, but whatever. Now here's a big one for me because I love the Gauss rifle. The Gauss rifle is probably my favorite gun in Fallout 76. Not because of its damage, but just because it's cool and badass to use, okay? So it fixed an issue that prevented the Gauss rifle from being identified as a rifle. Now rifle related perks can be applied to the Gauss rifle. So that's awesome. That is cool beans right there. So now I can finally start putting shit towards rifle perks in my rifle character that I am making. And I'm going to be making a character build for characters that specialize in rifles. So that is awesome. That's going to help me out a lot. Love it. Ammo vending machines. That was fixed to where they now sell ammo instead of just repair components. That's nice as well. So here's something that's going to be added into the game. We're going to get legendary hunting rifles. So we just had hunting rifles. Now the hunting rifle, that's like the only weapon I used from level, I don't know, like level 1 to like 30 or 25 or something like that. Maybe even 40. Nah, probably at the most 35. And then we started getting legendary weapons and I'm like, well, fuck the hunting rifle. No one gives a shit about that. That's a sack of shit now. But it's like it's definitely the best lower level weapon. And maybe even the best mid-level weapon for its damage and how easy it is to get ammo for, and it's easy to repair too, so that's nice. So this is kind of funny. I'm gonna read this one off and then we're getting pretty close to done. The M79 grenade launcher is now considered an explosive weapon. You might be like, what was it considered before? Explosive weapon in perks instead of being incorrectly considered a shotgun. Isn't that fucking retarded, eh? Now we've got some fusion core stuff, magazine stuff, Mirelurk egg, some more weapon stuff that's just fixing stuff. Actually, I didn't read this one. Let me read this one real quick. Weapons. The vampire weapon mod effect now works only when hitting living targets. Oh, so you can't just get infinite health, which I thought was kind of dumb anyways. I never used that. But it's kind of funny how that was even in the game, because the vampire sledgehammer, that's like my favorite weapon, man. Like, I had that for a while, level 45 one, and I used it till I was like level 60, because like I just couldn't die. Like I felt like goddamn Superman, bro. So now quest and events, we got some more quest and event fixes: recruitment blues, second helpings, line in the sand. Literally just says quest. Daily missile silo quest rewards are now correctly obtainable only once per day. Oh, so that's kind of funny. Okay, get the supply drop. Okay, so that's a good one too. Now for perks, we got all night long, overdrive, quack surgeon, strange in numbers, refractor, fireproof, happy camper, butcher's bounty, homebody, party boy or girl. Now I'm not gonna read through all of these. Like, it basically fixed a lot of these, like, just didn't work at all, and then some of these have some extra added benefits as well, so that's kind of nice. Got some PvP fixes, got some system fixes or social fixes. Blocking a player now also mutes their proximity chat, which is kind of funny. Lots of trade stuff. Okay, stim packs with a price value set to 0 will no longer prompt use in the trade menu instead of accept, which I thought was kind of funny. You can also trade 25,000 caps at a time. Now this one is really important because I want to do videos to where I give someone 25,000 caps or something insane in my videos. So that's going to make life a little bit easier when I make those. I don't know when I'm going to get to that, but it's going to happen eventually. Got some user interface fixes, and that is it. That is going to do it for today. If you like the video, go ahead and smash the like button. If you want to stay updated on a more Fallout 76 shiznit, go ahead and like, subscribe, and stay tuned for more awesome Fallout 76 content. And before I go, I'm going to have another video coming out today, maybe tomorrow, hopefully today. And it's literally just going to be like, it's the fact I need your guys' help. I need your help desperately. I've got some crazy Fallout 76 videos. Like, who doesn't want to get naked and freaking like 20 people naked in a room having an orgy in another player's home? That who doesn't think that's fun? Come on. I mean, come on, man. That sounds like a goddamn blast. That is what we're gonna do today, or not today. Sunday. That is my goal, is to mess with people like that. Just like, I need 10 people. Come on, give me 10 people. Add me, Ames Games, all lower caps. Let's do it. Let's get it done. No, I'm just messing around. Not really. That's happening. I don't know when that's gonna happen. When I can get enough people, it's gonna happen. But you need to join my Discord and add me, Ames Games, all lower caps, no spaces, and we can get this show on the road, and we can do that shit. All right, sounds good. I will see you on the next video. Bye.